Sovereign God. Yo, 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 yo. All right, what we got? What we got? What we got? What's going on, fam? What's going on? How you doing, Jer? Is that Jerry or Jer3? What up, Rusty? What's going on, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm down here getting some singing lessons from my little sister. She done pulled out a little MIDI keyboard and all these different tools and tips and tricks, and man, I'm like, this is a completely different language. What you got me going through right now? I didn't realize music was a language. Like, it's so fire. But like a lot of people in my family sing or they play instruments, and I'm like, I could hear. But apparently I have some kind of untapped gift. But what's going on, Lindsay? What's up, Ronald? What up, everybody? Welcome back to Dead Stock Barbershop. I'm Christopher Manyweather, and we kicking it tonight. What y'all got for me? Any questions? I hope you guys were able, first of all, to check out last night's video. We interviewed a lady named Tovy Wilkins, and she has been in the industry for 40 years. Whether it's been cutting hair, she's a licensed barber. She's a licensed cosmetologist as well as instructor, and she has a barbershop and a brand and a product line and a nonprofit organization. She had a lot going on, so I was just like, man, this would be the perfect person to bring on to our show so that you guys could hear something that will help you. And man, a lot of people was loving her last night, so it was fire. Thank you, man. Thank you, Jared. Oh man, it's been a lot of Amber Alerts going on in Texas, man. I hope they find these babies, man. People are crazy. But yeah, it was awesome. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm glad I can inspire. That is the whole purpose behind my channel. I want to inspire, educate, motivate, all of that stuff, man. So you guys can go on in whatever aspect, even if you don't like go through and pursue barbering. I feel like these are all transferable skills. You know, that's why I don't solely talk about barbering as a means of just cutting hair, because it's more than just cutting hair. There's personality, how to get along with different people, financial information, all kind of stuff that we cover here on this channel. So even if you don't end up cutting hair professionally, like, you can use this information to go work anywhere. Let's see. Ronald says, let me move this up since we're not interviewing nobody tonight. Unless somebody wants to come on. If any of you guys want to come on, I will share the stage. I'm not tripping. But let me see. Let me pull this right back up. Need advice. Bought corded masters, but they sent me cordless instead. Should I send them back or keep them? Man. So you paid for corded masters. They sent you cordless masters. You paid $100. They sent you $250 worth of product. I know the wrong thing to do, and I know the right thing to do. Honestly, it depends on what you were going for. So for me, I love, like right now, I'm cutting with my corded masters. The only thing I hate is that they get kind of hot in comparison to like our cordless clippers. That's something that we really don't worry about. Let me know, you guys, any of you guys feel like your cordless clippers get hot? Because I can honestly say that mine don't, now that I think about it. Maybe the seniors can get a little hot, but mostly everything else that I have really doesn't get hot. So those corded masters will begin to get hot on you in a haircut, but the cordless ones, not so much. But I'd send them back. I paid for the corded. I want the corded. That's the right thing to do. Yeah, Ronald thought the interview was educational. That's all I was going for, guys. I knew it was going to be some good education. If you guys are in this live right now, stop what you're doing. Go ahead and like this video so that we can get some other people in here that can learn and grow, like, and get all this information that you guys have been receiving. Any questions? I'm taking on all questions tonight. Wavy Cuts, what's good, my dog? He says, what up? I hope everyone is having a blessed day. Dope show last night. Thank you, bro. Like, that's what I wanted. I knew you guys would love that. And it worked out perfectly. We got Dan. What up, Mr. Alvarez? The interview was very helpful. Awesome information. So much to learn. Definitely. I had this from last night. I'm gonna put myself in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm Christopher Manyweather. This is Dead Stock Barbershop. Let me hide this real quick. I was ready for that interview. Y'all just don't know. Like, I started my preparation for that interview I had already started writing some questions, but like around 6 o'clock yesterday, I dove into her Facebook pages and her websites and all the stuff that she had going on, because I wanted to ask some really good questions, and that was a great experience. What up, Nate Dogg? In the building, in the flesh. B Mills is here. I'm locked in every night. Appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you being here every night. Rusty says, do you have an accountant, or do you do your own? I do my own tax information, all my own record keeping. I pay for, when I do my taxes, I use the business TurboTax. Back in the day, it used to come free with QuickBooks, and so that was a good way to like separate all your payments, like whatever. I put all my accounts on there and my cards and things like that, so whenever I'd make a purchase, it would ask me, okay, is this for business or is this personal? So I just separated, and after a while it would create like an algorithm for it, so every time it's seen that purchase to, let's just say, every month to Style Seat, now it's gonna create a not an algorithm, but an equation. So whenever it sees that, it'll add that to the equation and say, okay, every month this goes towards business. So after a while, it becomes hands-free. But I like QuickBooks, so I'm paying for it now, and it just kind of simplifies it for things like with me refinancing my house. They wanted a what do you call it? I'm so out of it tonight right now, guys. A profit loss sheet. So when you take your business, you say, this is how much my business has profited, this is how much my business has lost. And I had to give that to the bank as a means of not just proof of income, but just to see what my business is doing, because it's risky for them when it comes to someone like us that is self-employed, that is not receiving a check. So some people will go into barbershops and they'll be commissioned, and you'll get a check every week. And so it'll be a lot easier for you to do certain things versus someone like myself, where I'm an independent contractor, self-employed. I do everything myself. Now they want a couple years of tax returns as proof of income, or they want, and sometimes they might want a third. Then you got to provide the profit loss sheets and all kind of stuff. So Ronald says $138 for clippers and guards. Yeah, man. The right thing to do is to send them back and get what you actually paid for. Shalom, my brother. What is good? Magic clips are getting kind of hot. Really? They be getting kind of hot. It's been so long since I had magic clips. That's crazy. I don't even remember. It's been that long. I probably haven't had magic clips since 2017. I ended up giving them to a friend that wanted to get in barber school. That interview yesterday with Tovey was amazing. Yeah, it was amazing, bro. What up, JR? Junior in the house. Los is in the building. What is that picture? I gotta see this picture. What are you doing? Are you a dancer? What you got going on, Carlos? Anyone use Iron Barber Supply before? Have any of you guys heard of Iron Barber Supply? I know a lot of people use that Atlanta Barber Supply, Atlanta Barber Supply, or Atlanta Beauty Barber Supply, something like that. I work, by the way, 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, 126 cuts a day. I mean, bro, 126 haircuts. That was so ridiculous. Like, I'm not cutting 126 nothing in a day. Like, at my top, I did like probably the most haircuts I've done in a week was like 133, and that's crazy. When she said 126 in a day, that blew my mind. Can we get some of these likes up, guys? Can we get some likes going? Can we get some going, please? What are your top three Clippers of 2021? So I still use my old Clippers, but the newest Clippers that I bought this year that were not like copies or duplicates, like like you can get the rose gold FXs or the red FXs. So the only Clippers that I bought this year that weren't like a duplicate copy were the Ergo whatevers. What are they? Gamma Ergo Plus, and they're nice. I'm not gonna lie, they are nice. But other than that, I'm still using the same stuff, whether it's Masters, Seniors, Babeless, Ergos. And then of course my detachables and anything else. And the Super ZR2s is my detachables. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Sahar. You guys don't even know. My guy's all the way in Israel. What up, Mike? What up, Mike? You in here early tonight, earlier. Okay, that's soccer. Okay, I can kind of see that. I thought you was doing some interpretive dance or something, man. What's going on cue photos? But yeah, tonight, man, it's whatever you guys wanted to talk about. We can talk about anything, ask any question, or we can go and critique some haircuts. I got nothing tonight. Tonight, I'm chilling. I'm in a good mood. I worked really late. I had a couple after hours appointments, so really, I've only been home. I got home just a little bit over an hour ago. Yeah, it was like 8. It was like 8 something when I got home. Just ate dinner, and next thing I knew, we were singing and playing a MIDI keyboard downstairs. So I got nothing. Whatever y'all want to talk about, or we can, like I said, we can go over some haircuts, or we can call it a night. I'm not tripping. It was nice hearing somebody made it out of the PX to owning the what is PX? What is PX? Mills. AAC in here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Rusty Blaze do be on. I don't know, like Rusty. I know you in the UK, bro. When do you sleep? What are we doing here? That's so funny that you say that because he's always on. Let's talk about barber school. What do you learn? Brief overview. It's that or an apprenticeship for me. Okay, so you're thinking about that. What state are you in, Carlos, to make you think about apprenticeship? Because every state does not offer it. So I'd like to know what state you're in. But just to go over that briefly, man, barber school is the thing about barber school that I my biggest takeaway was that it wasn't about cutting hair. Like that was a brief thing. It was all about the schoolwork, the classwork, because you guys are gonna take this test, which is going to make sure that the school is being funded. So it is a big part. Like you got to do. So when I was in school, it was 1,500 hours. We had to do 1,000 hours of theory. Theory is what this book is about. You know, whatever's going on in the book. So we had homework. We had tests on Fridays. Like I went back to school and had no clue that that's what I was getting into. So you guys, I want to prepare you right now. I'm going back to school. When I'm going to barber school, think about that. You're not there just about to be cutting hair all day long, every day. Like there is theory classes that you have to go to. And once you get 1,000 hours of that, then you can go ahead and take your written test. And then after that, you come back and now it's all about the practical, which is my hours on the floor. I needed 500 hours of being on the floor, and then I could go and take my practical test. So we had 2 tests. But yeah, it threw me for a loop. I was like, man, I'm back in school and I feel like I'm in biology class. So we're learning all kind of different things about like facial bone structures. Like you guys hear me say in my videos, the occipital bone, like that's that bone in the back of the head. You learn about facial massages here. Well, at least here in Texas where I'm at. So we had to learn nails. We had to learn about like the structure of the nail, what the nail is made out of. Same thing for like the hair follicles, hair shaft, the technical names. You had to learn the technical names for like your. I wish I had one in my hand, but you know when you guys are using the straight razor and that little piece is on the end that kind of curves up, and you just say, "Oh, that's a pinky rest." It's called a pinky rest or a tang. Like there's pictures with where it's gonna break down every part of this razor, which part is the handle, the injector, all of these different things, and you can be like, bro, what this got to do with me cutting hair, you know? But it's information that you have to know to go and pass that test. So it was like it'll be a picture, and it'll have a line from each section of the razor, and you have to fill in the blanks what these names are. So it's a lot of vocabulary. We learned about a lot of like skin disorders. Like I was saying last night, if a person has high blood pressure, because we're licensed to do facials, you don't want to do facial on someone with high blood pressure. Why? Because it stimulates blood flow. So a lot of people don't know that. You can go and get a facial, just somebody rubbing your face, it's going to stimulate blood flow in that area. So we learned about those different things, skin diseases, disorders, the names, the even though, and it was crazy because you learn about all these like diseases and things, and you can't treat any of them. So a lot of people don't know that our industry used to be a part of the medical field and dentistry. So there was a point in time in like Europe where there were it was called barber surgeons. So the barber surgeons would do everything. Like you can go in there and get your teeth pulled. You can go in there and have surgery, get bloodletting done. You can go get a haircut, and it was all one industry. So now that they have separated, there's a bunch of aspects that kind of cross over for us. But I'm like, I can't treat any of these things. All I can do is say, hey man, this is what you got going on. I recommend that you go see a dermatologist, and that's it, you know. Or I can identify that you have a staphylococci or a staph infection. Like, why do I gotta know these names? I learned this in biology a long time ago, but it was actually pretty fun because it sent me back into a mode. Like I was one of those people. I didn't really do well in high school because I just didn't care. But once I got out of high school, I was just like, man, I could have did very well. And so when I got into barber school, I'm like, bro, I'm just about to kill it. So I was like that guy in class answering and asking all the questions and all those different things. I took it very seriously. I learned a lot, and I went and passed my written test on the first try. A lot of people don't, because they only want to get on the floor and cut hair. So yeah, we learned all kind of stuff. You learn about head shapes and complementary hair styles for those head shapes. So if a person has an oblong head shape, you don't want to give them a high top fade because now that just made their long head look even longer. It's very detailed on the information, and it's pretty rare that people are even using this information. You come in the shop and you just say, I want a high top. When have you guys heard someone say, man, this is not the best haircut for your type of hair, for your type of head? Let me recommend something like this. It's going to make your round cheeks not look as round if we do this, and that. So I think we could be much better in what we do if we actually utilize a lot more of the book. But there was everything in there from S&P, the micro scalp pigmentation, like everybody's doing now, where they're tattooing the head. That was in the book a long time ago. Everybody's doing man weaves. That was in the book. I went to school 10 years ago, and it was in the book before that. So all this stuff is not new, but now it's popularized, and I think it's pretty cool. But I think we should focus more on that book. But that's some of the stuff that you can look forward to, because you got to pass the written test. If you don't pass the written test, you can't take the practical. And you won't be licensed. But that's something you can look forward to. Be ready to learn a lot. Let's see. I'm a teen cutting hair. My seniors broke and been using Walmart clippers since. Honestly, they ain't that bad, but they ain't that good too. In the meantime, are you making money from that, Jared? Because I'd recommend you go on to Amazon and get you like those Kimmy, the ones that look like seniors, or Kimmy or Circer, whatever the ones is that look like seniors, and they work really well. I'm not gonna lie, they work very well. Actually, what I liked about them is with the blade that came on them, they were much louder. So I like when I'm cutting hair, I like to hear it cut. So even when I'm doing like detailing, like really close, I got it close. I want to hear if I'm hitting hair, and it was so much louder. I was like, okay, these are fire. And then I try to modify them. I think I broke it. I don't know. Can we get a vid with the fam? You want to see me kicking it with the fam? Yeah, I'll do that. I did that last year. Last year we were putting up Christmas lights and singing and all kind of stuff. So yeah, I could do that. I'll Yeah, I'll do something. I'll do something. Um, do you ever get nervous while cutting hair at this point in your career? Never. I love it, bro. Like I realized a long time ago that I don't care what a person's status is, what they do for a living. You can be an athlete, or you can be the guy at the cable company. You can be whoever. I cut hair. I'm a professional hair cutter, so what I know is hair. So it don't matter what they do. It's about what I do, and so I don't get nervous. Like I love it. I also love the challenge when people don't know that you cut hair well. So I had a guy, the last person I cut today, he was at after hours. He was like, man, I'm new to the area. I only been living here a week, and I need a barber. I'm usually in the shop every week. I just moved from California, and I searched good barbers near me or whatever he's searching in Google, and I was the first person to pop up. So he called me, and I'm like, bro, I'm full until mid January, and I was like, if something opens up, then I can get you in. But I said I do offer after hour services. They're more money, but that's that. And he actually did it, first timer. So he was like, man, I've been going to the same guy since 2001 when I was in a freshman in high school or something like that. And so now that he's moved, now he's 35. He was like, bro, I don't let a lot of people cut my hair and all this and that. And I was just like, bro, you don't know how lucky you are. This is your first stop in a new state, bro. You ain't even got nothing to worry about. And I told him that, and then we had a great conversation, and I was able to hook him up. But no, I don't get I don't get nervous. Crystal Myers in the building. What's going on, sis? I met you on what's that app on? They only had it for iPhones. I'm pretty good at remembering where I meet people at too. I don't know how, but I remember. Okay, and you were military too, so you broke it down for me. PX is the military store. So, Crystal, did you see that interview that I did last night with Sister Toby Williams? She was killing it when she was in the military. And then she said she was even slow. It was people cutting faster than her. Any plans on when you're retiring? I don't have plans yet on retiring. I got plans on opening up a shop. So I know eventually it'll be a time where I get to be from behind the chair. But as far as retiring, no time soon. No time soon. I'm 35. I got a little time. We got Deanna Carter in here. What up, sis? Okay, so you in Philly, yeah. I believe they do got that in Philly. I'm sure you know it. Everybody, okay, checking me because I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. PX, I'm never going to forget it. PX is the military store. He said I got up to go to the toilet. All right, this is Z. This is my guy right here. He is a barber as well, and he's my customer. He comes every Wednesday at 9 a.m. I love you, Zed. He says, hope you can get up in the morning. I know you got clients. Say, man, I ain't going to be on here too late, man. I'll see you first thing in the morning, bro. 9 a.m. sharp. Be there, bro. Don't be late. And will you still be cutting? Yeah, I'll still. So when I get in the shop, I'm definitely going to be cutting. I'll be cutting as well as managing until I see like my pupil in the making. Like, oh man, look at this guy. He's doing this. He's doing that. Bro, let me make you a manager. And I'm going to give you a salary based on that. And I'm going to pay you for the work that you're doing because you're the lead barber now. I'm not the lead barber here. You are. So when people come in, they got questions, they're coming to you. I'm going to sit over here and cut some hair. And if you need me, I'm here. Or let me go check on my other shop and I'll be back. But you're the lead barber. You're the guy in control. And also for your hard work, here's 5% of the profits. We can get some profit share going for my barbers. Let's see, and we'll do that quarterly or yearly whenever we distribute, whenever it's distribution time. Um, I've been in barber school since November 2019. Education, men and women cuts, customer service. Yeah, man, that's what you can. You're gonna learn a lot of that stuff, guys. And he's in PA as well. Man, y'all gotta link up, man. I'm gonna act like PA is a small town instead of a whole state, but y'all gotta link up. Almost 1,300 hours required. At what point? How much of that is your written, and how much is that is your practical, Ronald? Yeah, that boy know about that tang. That boy been in school. Like a banana. What does that mean? All right, what's your thoughts on SMP, bro? I think it's a dope thing. I just see it like any other tattoo. What happens as your hair starts receding even more? Do you go and now you got to get more tattooed? Professor Deadstock. I like that. That's a good term. I like that. I like that. Good name. What up, Donnie Tsunami in the building? Hey, fellow sneakerheads. Is that what y'all calling yourselves? We haven't made a name yet. Are you guys sneakerheads? I just want to know, like, what is this name? AAC, you can't say nothing. You be giving me some crazy. You be giving me some crazy names. I don't know her Instagram, but she is definitely on Facebook as Tovi, Tovi Wilkins. Let me see. I got it. I can pull it up real quickly. This is how you spell her name right here. And if you need to know what she looks like, bam. Look how professional I was last night. You know what I'm saying? Your boy had everything popping off. Y'all, I forgot to ask her because as I was digging through her pictures, I was like, oh, I'm saving this. And I was going to spring it on her last. And I was going to say, you know, because dead stock is a term. It got to do with sneakers. And as well as I have a sports theme, a basketball theme barbershop. So I was going to ask her about this right here. This is her in high school. Oh, my God. This is a long time ago. So I didn't get a chance to pull this up because I forgot all about it. But I was like, oh my God, I'm going to spring this on her. She is not expecting that. And then I forgot. Great explanation of why barbers should go to school and get licensed. Bro, she had a wonderful, wonderful explanation on that. I just barely touched the surface. But thank you. Nook Nook. I love Nook Nook always come in with the yo-yo. I love it. I love it. Got my license in jail. Should I go to barber school, jail? Really? Hold on, what? Got my license in jail. Should I go to barber school, jail? Oh, barber school, jail, really? My bad. I was reading that all together. Jail really wasn't school. We just studied the test. If your license is valid in the state that you're in, I'd go into a shop. And I would explain exactly what you just said to the owner and say, hey, man, I'm here to learn. Anything that you see me not doing correctly, please correct me on it because I'm here to learn from you. I'm here to learn from all you guys. And yeah, I would just do something like that. I don't think you should take the time to go back into school. Thank you guys for getting those likes up, man. Love y'all. Love y'all. Thanks, bro. I have looked into that. Probably, yeah, man. They're nice, bro. They're not bad clippers at all. Crystal Myers. I thought you. Oh yeah, I remember that guy did the Zoom, but I thought you were also. I felt like I met you on that one app. Or maybe I seen you on that app as well. What is that app, you guys? Clubhouse. Clubhouse. I remember you were on Clubhouse too. Or maybe I'm tripping. But I do remember that Zoom thing. And you hit me up the next day. And you was like, dang, you made that much money cutting hair? Look at these haircuts. Give me some haircuts, Crystal. We're doing cut critics. Give me some haircuts. Ever think to do a live cut? Yeah, we're going to do a live cut, guys. I did it last year on here. I think I'll start doing it from the shop. I'll just have to bring my computer with me to work. I usually bring my my camera, but I got to bring my computer and my cords and everything. But I got the lighting and everything from it. I mean, you guys see my YouTube channel. So I definitely could. One day I might just do the whole day. The only thing is people get weird once you pull out a camera So like we wouldn't be able to have the type of conversations that we get to have in the suite. What type of music do you play when you are in the shop or suite? I listen to Christian rap. I listen to. I'm a different cat, man. I listen to a lot of stuff. So sometimes I'll put on like alternative rock. Don't judge me. I'm me. So I'll put on like alternative rock and grunge, like '90s alternative rock and grunge. I put on top pop music, clean, and I put on like some R&B stuff every now and then, but not a whole lot of rap. Not nothing gangster. I'm not a gangster rap guy. I'm just little old Christopher Manyweather from Portland, Oregon. All right, and I grew up. Hey, it was 2001 before we even got a dedicated rap station. So we were listening to shoot Oasis, Matchbox 20, Green Day, all that kind of stuff. Pearl Jam. Somebody help me out. I know y'all boys in the UK know about this stuff. Um, but yeah, it's crazy. A lot of those rock bands like are from Portland, so that's pretty far. Um, so when I open up a shop, I guess I'm gonna move to Rockwall. Hey man, I don't got no problem with it. I just want someone that is gonna come in and like, man, teach me everything. Help me to make all the money I want and have all the fun I want doing it. That's what I'm looking for. If that's you, please come. Donnie, please come if that's you. How do you prefer the pay structure to be? I hear you talking about profit sharing. Yeah, so I'm gonna be on commission. It will be commissioned, but the haircut price starting off is gonna be $50. So it's gonna be commission, but you're gonna be making some great money. I told you, man. You're forever fired from the names. Oh man, that's funny. Funny. Do you have the gold masters? I don't, but my guy Zed, the one I just said I cut his hair every week, he has them, and he told me they're actually different. He said the blade or something about them, they're better. So he got rid of his other masters, and I was just like, man, I never would have guessed it. I thought it was just gonna be the same thing over. Not gonna lie. All right, Crystal, you right. You right. You win. Yeah, AAC, you know, the little '90s alternative. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. And some of the people, like, I was just a kid listening to it, so I won't even know who it is. But you put that song on, and it's going down. Put one of them old school '90s grunge, and I'm going in. Get you some Sublime. Give me some names. See, y'all gotta look this stuff up. Y'all missing out. Got Sublime. I used to listen to like Bare Naked Lady. They used to have some crazy names back then. But yeah, I'm different, and I love that. So you guys, you can only be successful when you're being yourself. Everything about who I am, as long as I'm being true to myself, like it has worked for me. I don't try to go be nobody else. Like I don't know. I just say be yourself because those are the God-given attributes that He's placed in you. So it's the thing that comes natural. It's easy to do. I go in there. I'm talking to whoever it is. Since I'm from a different city and have a different background, I can talk to anybody. So I got rich white guys, poor white guys, rich Hispanic guys, poor Hispanic guys, people from all over. Someone asked me a week ago, is my clientele pretty diverse? I think it's the most diverse in the world. I don't know too many people where their clientele looks like mine, to where I'm cutting people from all over the world, and we can have great conversations. And I'm a good listener, even if I don't know what they got going on. Yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Spice Girls, Ace of Base, let's go. Got some Coldplay in here, Smash and Puff, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. I'm loving it. Z100. Yeah, man. So Z100, we didn't get our rap station until like 2000 when that wanna be a baller, shot caller, like whatever that was, 99, 2000. Donnie, how old are you? So our radio station, like I remember because I'm good at remembering voices. So they would have like the fakest. They'd be like, yeah, this is P Diddy, and it would not be them. Like, this is Jay Z. We got Jay Z in here. Yeah, Z100. I'll be like, bro, it was like jamming 95.5. And I'm like, bro, that is not the real people. This radio station is too new. All right, let's see. Let's see. Where we at? Um. Okay, Andre says, can you give a tutorial on how to set up your camera angles for haircuts? I want to try and record the journey. For me, all I do is I just got a thing on. I can show you guys what I use, because most people will not tell you what they use. They want to be, I don't know. People are weird. They want to hold all the information to themselves. Let's see. I'm gonna go Amazon. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Oh dang, bruh. I'm about to get a new computer too. Let's see. What is going on? Bro, I'm about to get hacked by Amazon. Sorry. Okay, I wanted to show y'all. It's this thing that really it's for I'll go back to normal screen. So when you guys see people making movies or anything like that, they have a tri mount. So like a triple leg mount. They can stick it on the outside of their car and record from outside. They can stick it on the window. All of that kind of stuff they put on the window inside the car so they can record as the person's driving or whatever you're doing. But I bought that. It's called like a triple fat gecko or something like that. But it goes. I got that on my mirror. So my mirror's right behind me. So as I'm looking back to check the haircuts, make sure they look good, I can look up and see, like right over my shoulder, probably about this high up, is the mount sticking off the glass. And so that's my angle. Like, just so you guys can see, and so I'm not in the way. Like, there's plenty of opportunity for you to get in the way of the camera. So I just try to make sure that I'm out of the way of it. Every now and then I gotta edit my picture, edit the video, because I'll walk in front of it. Man, y'all know y'all music though. That boy said he trying to figure out why you talking about Spice Girl. Oh man. What are some things that I can do to grow myself as a barber and grow clientele? To grow yourself as a barber, I suggest growing yourself as a person. So you already know that you're gonna get better cutting hair. That's the generic information. Get better, get better, get better. Work, 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 work. But I think it is more, like we said last night, it's more than just cutting hair. Develop a compassion for people, because there's times where you're gonna have to invest your energy into somebody and help encourage them and be there for them. Like, I think all of those things, be a people person. That's all I'll say. Work on your people skills. That's one of the most important things, because people, your clients will grow with you. People, just being in a shop, people are gonna come and get in your chair. And if you're a cool person, then they'll be willing to grow with you. You may not get the best haircut, but man, I love his energy. A lot of people tell me, like, bro, are you ever in a bad mood? Like, I've never, in all the years you've been cutting my hair, I've never seen you in a bad mood. Yes, I can get in bad moods, but I love being where I'm at. I love doing what I do, and it shouldn't be your problem. I'm not a robot, but I'll deal with my stuff a little later. How can I help you? This is customer service. Same way you want to feel if you went into somewhere. You don't care that the waitress or waiter just broke up with their girlfriend or something. Like, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm just here to get some food. Why you tripping like that? Don't be throwing no napkins down by me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So work on yourself, man. I think that definitely helps. When Toby was telling that story about the lady saying that she was spitting her drink, I was laughing so hard. Hey, you could tell Toby was still kind of hot about that. That still made her feel some type of way. She said, I backed up and I leaped back on one foot because my cousin was a boxer, you know. I was like, okay, she still want to throw something. Yeah, that's the plan. So I just met with my investor last Friday. And so we talking about some things. Right now I'm waiting on the contract, see what he's got in there. I'll have to take it by a lawyer to go over the contract and see what it is. See what it is and counter or interject or whatever we got to do. Yeah, 95.5. I know you know about that. That's another Portlandian right there, guys. I want to learn how to edit videos too. Man, I got so much information on editing videos. Like you wouldn't even imagine how much work it is. It is a lot of work, but there's ways to do it even from your phone. A lot of people, the easiest route that I can say is if you guys got iPhones, start with iMovie because I can say that when I transitioned from iMovie over to Final Cut Pro, oh man, it was a smooth transition. I had learned a lot so much that I was ahead of the game coming into a new software. But they're both Apple products, so that's why they complement each other. Let's see. What would you suggest to a barber to invest in first? Lighting, barber chair, high-end shears, clippers. If I had to pick one first, get your tools right. Get your tools right. After that, I'm going lighting, so I can see. And then, you know what? No, I take it back. This is a great question. I don't know why I like this question so much. Okay, so first thing I do, I would get my tools. After that, nah, yeah. After that, lighting. Then I'd go barber chair, and then I would go expensive shears. Expensive shears is the last on the list because it's not needed to get the job done. I think you can go and get something like Fresh Shears. They charge like $100 for their shears, and you get to trade them in like every 3 months for $50. You get a brand new pair. You know, there's different things out there to where, and they cut well. You know, my guy Sean cuts hair. He had been telling me about him. Bazio, when I was looking to buy my scissors, I met Bazio and the rest of the guys. I met up with them in Las Vegas at a hair expo, and I can't remember what the name of it, but anyway, it was some hair. It wasn't the Barber Expo, but it was like something bigger than that, and they had so much stuff going on, and I just went strictly to buy some scissors. So I'm going around. Bazio was like taking me from like scissor company to scissor company, and I wasn't gonna buy Hanzo's because as I started to research them, like they're good marketers, but their scissors aren't worth what they charge for them. Like their grade of scissors is not high quality like they make you think. So I wouldn't go with them. What was it? Kasho, Hikari and Kasho, and then I ended up buying Mitsutani. So all of those are Japanese steel, and they're hand forged in Japan. It's like miniature samurai swords is what I cut with, and they're gonna last you forever. When you get them done, you can when they need to get sharpened, you send them off back to Japan, and unless they have I doubt they would have a what do they call them? Not a sponsor, but they'll have someone in your city like an authorized sharpener, but they're not everywhere. So mainly, most people have to send them back to Japan to get them sharpened. But that's the last thing on the list. That was the last thing I bought. Actually, I've never bought a barber chair. So when you're in a shop, like the shops is gonna have it. When I went to the suite owner bought it for me. And so I wouldn't say it's mine, but they wanted me there, so they bought me a chair and some other stuff. So yeah, I'd go invest in your tools, invest in your lighting, then you can get a chair, then you can go high end scissors. But if you don't need a chair and you're in a place that's good, that has a chair for you, then you can just go get you some nice scissors. But they don't have to, like mine was a $1,300 pair, $650 a piece. You don't have to spend that much to get the job done. But I was like, I'm at this point in my career where I'm charging this amount for my haircuts. It's gonna pay for itself. So that's why I wasn't tripping. Let's see. Wavy Cut says, best way to set up a ring light in the shop. I tried to place it to the left of me yesterday and it casted crazy shadows. So I tried it to the right of me today and it still seemed not right. That's the thing about lighting, man. You gotta play with it. You can't, it shouldn't cast shadows. The shadow that is casted is probably so like for me, so I have lights to my right and my left at in the shop. So and the only time it casts a shadow is if I'm standing in front of it, and it casts a shadow for me. I'm blocking the light, but you shouldn't be getting crazy shadows from something that's right here projecting directly on it. It shouldn't be a shadow. But I only cut from where the light is showing, if that makes sense. So if I got the ring light to this side of me right here, then I'm not gonna cut his head from over here. Yeah, now I'm in the shadow. I'm in the dark. Instead, I'm gonna cut over here from the light. So if I'm one, you got barbers who are right side barbers. Like I'm always standing on my right side. Or you got barbers who are like I'm always cutting from the left. So you got to realize what kind of barber you are. If you're a right side barber, then make sure you got this thing to the right of you where you can still see everything. So hopefully that helps. But don't stand in front of the light. Crystal Myers, there's tons of free software to learn. DaVinci Resolve is my favorite. Oh yeah. I just came across DaVinci Resolve, but I've learned so much now to where I don't even want to go and learn another software. So now I went from iMovie to Final Cut Pro. Now when I edit, I'm in Adobe Premiere. So I'm like, I don't want to learn a third. Will the barber shop be located in Texas? Yes, sir. I'm in Texas. My shop is gonna be here, but who knows? It might grow to like Supercuts level, and next thing you know, you see them everywhere. I appreciate you, big dog. Ice on some people's live, ignoring questions and answering the questions they want to answer. Yeah, man. So I try to go through and read everything, man. You guys are taking the time to come in here and leave comments, and I want to hit them all. Pause. He says, I appreciate you answering all the questions. I'll be on some people's lives and they only answer certain questions or whatever the case be. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem at all, man. That even when I look at when you guys comment on my actual videos, I try to go through and respond to all of them. My guy Falcon, he wants me to be quiet, apparently. I just bought a pair of Fresh Ears. Can't wait. Yeah, I hear they fire, man. I hear they are fire. Yeah, that's the company. You guys see that? Fresh Ears. Falcon F baby. Please say the baby. All right. What are some different ways to grow on YouTube? So this is one of them. So you guys see, I've been going live every night. There are a lot of people who only go live on their channels, and the way that they get more content is by chopping up the videos that are from the live. So you think about someone like, if you guys are familiar with Kevin Samuels, you see like snippets or you see little 6-5 minute videos from him talking to somebody about something, 3-minute videos or something. Those were snippets from a live video that he took. So you can do what I'm doing. This is the new approach. I'm actually taking a course on how to do this right now. So it starts in January. We had a bonus class last week where I started it, and the guy is teaching, like, this is his method. This is how he's grown his his YouTube from like a few thousand to he's over a couple 100,000 in a span of a year. And this is what he's been doing. Now for him, he's into music as well as he's a Christian rapper, and so his faith is first, but he does it from a current event stance. So whatever's happening, something big happens, Kanye West says something, he'll go on his channel, go live, chopping it up, talking about it, and then he might throw in the scripture on it and give whatever his viewpoint is and what it's saying from the scriptures concerning that, and then he'll chop it up and put the videos out. So that's that method, as well as tutorials, product reviews. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. So when people are searching for something, they want to learn something, they want to know something. Right behind Google is YouTube. So what you want to make sure that you're doing is optimizing your videos for search. If you don't know what that is, look up how to search SEO YouTube videos. How to videos, and it'll teach you how to tag, how to title, and all these different things. So those are a few different ways to grow on YouTube. So what? And I said all that to say this: with YouTube being the second largest search engine in the world, when you're making your videos, your YouTube tutorials, you don't want to name it random stuff that nobody's searching for. The trick is to name it things that people are searching. So if it's a ball fade, then you want to have that in the title. You can have something clickbaity in the name, but you also want to have what it is in the title as well as that same thing in the description. So YouTube doesn't know what your video is about other than what you tell what you tell YouTube it's about. So that's what it does. It reads your title, it reads your description, and it looks at how many people are engaged in the videos, who's liking it, who's thumbs downing it, which is not a bad thing. Like a lot of people get nervous when they see a thumbs down on their video. YouTube does not look at it as this is a bad video. It sees it all as engagement. So whether it's thumbs up, thumbs down, commenting, and of course sharing has the biggest part of the weight. So that's the one of the most important things. So that's why you hear guys say like, share, subscribe, all those different things, because YouTube is going to see like, oh, this video is interesting. Let's show it to more people that are already searching this kind of information. So that's the importance of having a title like how to do a ball fade, freshest fade you ever seen. Don't just call it the freshest fade you ever seen. You want to say how to do a ball fade, or say blurry fade, how to do whatever you want to say, but put it in the title so that YouTube knows what it's about. And if anybody's searching the way YouTube works, and a lot of people are like, bro, the algorithm it doesn't play favorite, it doesn't play fair. Bro, if you do what it says, then your videos can do well, or you can be found. That's the key, to be found. So if somebody types in how to do a ball fade and you put that in your title, then your video is going to be high up, you know? And if people are watching the majority of the video, then it's also going to recommend your video a lot. So that's how you end up on the suggested and the home screen stuff. So that's YouTube. Does Texas have apprenticeships? No. Check my name in your messenger when you can. Sent a couple new pics tonight. It sounded like where I said it sounded like I sent a couple nude pics. All right, I'll check them out. So currently my barbershop theme is like sports sneakers. I got sneakers and Jordan pictures and Kobe and LeBron and all that stuff up on the wall. I would like to continue that, but if it is not what's best for the business, then I don't mind getting away from it. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But let's I want to check out Crystal Myers' pictures. I'm sure she probably didn't send me the pictures correctly because I don't know if she's been in here before. Crystal, what we do is we like to do multiple angles on the same person so I can see, does the left side and right side, is it even? Is it symmetrical? What's going on in the back? Well, to see that edge up. So I don't know how you sent it, but I'm gonna assume that you didn't do it correctly, and I'm gonna give you a break, and we just gonna go into it and see what you did, and then after that I'm gonna hop off, guys, because I have my family here. Oh, am I on the wrong thing? What is going on here? Let's see. Gmail. Let's see what Miss Crystal talking about. Did you send it to the right one? Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. Bro, I got... Yeah, I couldn't tell you how many... He said, how many sneakers do you got? Bro, I don't know. It said I'll say at least 100 downstairs. At least. I know I gave a bunch to my son. But downstairs, that's where my closet is. I'm upstairs in my little office. And then I got 17 pair in boxes right here. I got 3 pair of LeBrons right here. I got a pair of Jordan 1s right here. I think I got some shoes in the closet right here. And then I got a bunch of shoes at the shop too. Let's see. Crystal, I don't see it. I shouldn't have to refresh. I don't see it. David Silva, what's going on, my guy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Amy says she ain't ready. I'm ready. What we got? What we got? And you sent yours a day ago. Crystal, where them pictures at? If not, we gonna go on over here to David. I mean to Rob, my guy Rob. Look at this. I'm bad with responding to stuff. People be sending me stuff. Oh, Kenny Reed. Oh man, I forgot about this dude. What's my hours? This dude is a barber too. It's funny. I be cutting Barber's hair, man. Too bad I'm full already. He out of there. Finals is officially over. Yeah, congratulations. Congrats. Well, we're going to check out old Robert. I know Robert know what the deal is. Robert know what the deal is. Oh, yeah, we did that one. Let me see. Yesterday.
This handsome fella here. Oh, don't look yet. Don't look yet. Here it is. See,
nice, man.
You looking good?
Nice.
What up, Chopper? Why gotta be all that, man?
I like it.
What's that
Yes,
all
sir.
about, man? I'm just little,
Right? Let you see the fade in the back.
I gotta be called names. All right, let's see.
Nice,
What's
man.
going on?
Hey,
Thank
you
you for
looking
joining.
good, man?
Yeah, I like it.
Hey,
It's tight.
come in. Come in.
Man, I don't know who liked that haircut more, you or him. Okay. Let's see. Okay, something's going on in here. I'm trying to figure out if you
This handsome
maybe cut his hair too short.
fella.
Man, I don't know what's going on here, why it sticks out. But I definitely, if this hair is gonna go here, I want to see it go there.
Go ahead. Don't look yet. Don't look.
Okay, so it looks like you clipper cut this. Man, this is a good model right there, man. You
Look, yeah.
put that
Here
boy
it
in
is.
competition. Got the blue eyes.
See.
All right, I see you
Nice,
dancing around a
man.
little
You
bit.
looking
This
good?
is kinda
Nice.
Ah,
I like it.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looking something tonight. Let you see the fade in the back.
little heavy in here. So this is, let me see.
Nice, man.
That hair in the front
Hey,
right
you
there.
looking good, man?
Yeah, I like it.
Hey,
It's tight.
come in. Come in.
So this in here, a lot of this weight needs to come out of here. I know you're blending this over. You're blending to come over into the side, but this is too much weight in here. You can, man.
This handsome fella here. Oh, don't look yet. Don't look yet. Here it is. See,
Nice, man.
you looking good?
Nice.
Ah,
You're moving too much for me
I
to
like
really
it.
see it, bro.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looking something
Love
tonight.
it though.
Let you see the fade in the back.
But it's not bad, but like this is really light in here, and then it just gets very heavy in the front. So I like to see that kind of maybe clip over, comb some of that. You can blend it in without leaving that much weight down there, definitely. But let's get on let's see. Why would you ever pay a ton for shoes or other clothes because of their brand name? Every time I did, the no-name copies I got last longer at 10% of the price. Bro, what is that? Shell Rotten? I'm the cheapest person you gonna meet. I'm cheap. Like I have, everybody has their, what they say, everybody has their vices. I'm a shoe person, but I used to work at Nike. My brother used to work at Nike. My wife used to work at Nike. like my wife's cousin used to work at Nike, so it was kind of like never a point where I wasn't really getting a Nike discount. So I was getting 30% off if I went to factory or Nike outlet stores, whatever y'all call them. 30% off, even when stuff was on sale. So I got a lot of stuff on sale, bro. Like these shoes I'm wearing now, I got a lot of like older shoes. I'm not constantly buying new stuff. I probably had these since, let me see. I can tell you. So these are a 2016 release. So I got a lot of shoes. I wear a lot of like older shoes. And I remember I bought these from the Nike outlet store in Allen, Texas. They were $100. And I think I got my discount on them. So I think I paid like 90. It was like $90 for these. But this was before all the hype. So back then, ones were still cheap. Now, ones are coming out 180. They're $180 brand new. But yeah, I'm a cheap guy. This necklace right here, H&M, cost me $7.50 on sale for 2 necklaces and a medallion. T-shirt, H&M, like $10. Hat, $7, H&M. Shorts I got on, $13, H&M. Bro, it's about how you rock it. Like I'm a cheap person, bro. Like I love a good deal. So there's a lot of people that value that stuff. I don't care. I just like to be comfortable. I like what I like, but shoes cost more. So the last time I bought some shoes full price, I bought some red 5s and they were like $225, something like that. Broke my heart. Let's see. Where we at? All right, Crystal, I'll tell you what. Oh, hold on, let me see. Don't rest tied it up with thinning shit. And it will set the hair nice. Don't get up. I'm sorry, Sahar. I couldn't get that one. I didn't know what you meant. Do you TikTok? I did. I have 2 TikTok videos, and one of them was super fire, and it did really well. Like quickly, it got to like 13,000, and then I was just like, I stopped doing it. It's not for me. TikTok ain't for me. But I think I'll start back. Once I get into the swing of doing the live videos and chopping them up, then I'll start putting like little segments on TikTok. How many critics you gonna do tonight? I'm done tonight. You got a lot in common with MMA Barber. Hey, MMA Barber is he's in Dallas too. Like he's right down the street from me. He's not that far from me. I met that guy. I cut my 8-year-old hair with autism today. I cut my 8-year-old autism hair today. Oh, and I was wondering why you were laughing. You said you still not done. Yeah, man, it's different with special needs kids, man, because you definitely got to be patient. As you know, it's your kid, so you know like loud noises and distractions and all those different things. That's what I'm telling people. Like you got to have a passion for people, and you got to have patience, man. Every client is not gonna be let me sit here and sit still client. It's not. You know what I'm saying? All right, you said I paid $50 for my last shoes, lasted almost 10 years. Hey, what shoes are these? Please tell me. Like I'm down, bro. I'm not gonna ever knock anybody. I'm always looking to learn. I had a lady at my suite tell me about some shoes. I just haven't got them yet because they were like, I told her I tried on some Crocs. You guys wear Crocs? I tried them on at the Croc store and I was like, they're not comfortable. I had on some Jordan 1s and I had 1 foot in my 1s, 1 foot in the Crocs. I was like, this is not more comfortable than these sneakers. I cut hair in sneakers all day. But yeah, she was like, she told me they call UFUs or something like that. But I seen on their website, it was like a bunch of old folks. But I'm like, man, them old folks gonna be comfortable, so I might just get them. I'm not gonna lie. You said, dang. Oh, my bad. Ah, dang, I just sent one too. All right, we will do tomorrow. Will be cut critics for sure. That'll be all we do. I won't run my mouth as much tomorrow. Did you ever meet the Game Changer? And how do you feel about his cutting style? Y'all both are in Texas. I'm not sure how close though. Game Changer is in Arlington, Texas. I'm in Rockwall, Texas. We're probably about 45 minutes to an hour apart. But I've never met him. I haven't met him personally. Just interacted through Instagram. Great guy. I love what he do. I love how he cuts hair. I've tried. He edges up with the straight razor. Him and like all the guys that was in his shop, old school. Like they're slicking it down with gel and razoring the ends off, and then they come back with trimmers, and then they hitting it with. That's too much for me. I'm good. I'm a time guy. I think Game Changer. His haircuts are at least an hour or something like that. At least for every haircut. And I don't have that kind of time to be doing a whole bunch of extra stuff like that. Especially because a lot of times I feel like, man, you could have just did that with the trimmers anyway. Especially once you do it and then you go back and now you hitting everything with the trimmers over. I'm like, bro, well, why? But it looks great. Dude is cold. He's probably the coldest barber on YouTube. One of them. All right. Have a good night, Q. I'm hopping off too. All right, he says good night, y'all. Have I met 360 Jeezy? Yeah, man. Like them my guys, man. Everybody associated with not 360 Jeezy, but Tune 45, man. Like we done all went to dinner, and it's crazy. Back in yes.
Let's see. Would you able to put me with Chris?
No, I'm live right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So we all went to dinner after the 360 Jeezy versus Chris Bazio battle back in like February, the little versus battle, and we're all out and like Get Beam. It's everybody's in there. So like Yo Fonz, Get Beam, Bazio. I don't know if you guys even know these guys. I'm sure some of you guys do, but Dre, Sean Cuts Hair, my guy Ward that I had live on here, just a bunch of us, some of their wives, and like Get Beam brings up like my videos and my video style and starts like critiquing me like right there and going hard and telling me like talking about my monotone voice. I'm like, bro, when I'm teaching like I said, bro, your video is like a music concert. Like you rapping / poetry on your videos, but me, I'm in this thing. Like I'm teaching mode. I'm straight to business. Hey, this is that. And here's some overlays. Here's some pop-ups. Here's everything that I know. So it's going to help you. And it's going to be straight to the point. That's my videos. And he's like, man, but yeah, blah, 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 blah. And so other people who aren't even like watching my videos all the time are now interjecting based on what he's saying. And 360 Jeezy sitting next. So I'm right here. And to the right of me is Beam. To the right of him is Jeezy and Jeezy's wife. And so he was like, yeah, that does make sense. You want to do this, do that. I was like, bro, I said, Jeezy, he reviewed my my every haircut challenge back in like September of last year or something like that. And he gave me an A on it, guys. So, but anyway, so he was like, I'm like, bro, you got to watch my videos to really know, because when he watched that other video, I was like pretty much getting started. And so I'm like, bro, go back and watch my videos. Because it's not what Beam is saying. Like, he's making it sound way worse. And so he's sitting there, and he's, like, looking at my video, and he was like, Jeezy is not what y'all think. Jeezy is, like, when you see him on that thing, like, that's one side of him. But if you are with him in real life, like, he's calm. Like, calm, very soft-spoken, mild manner, like, just smooth dude. Like, So he looking at the video, he like, yeah. He's like, keep doing this right here. Keep doing this. He said, oh, I'm stealing that right there. He's like, man, keep doing what you're doing. I'm like, yeah, B, I ain't trying to hear what I told everybody at the table. I said, man, I ain't trying to hear what none of y'all talking about. 360 Jeezy told me to keep doing what I'm doing. Y'all all can shut up. I ain't say y'all can shut up, but I was like, I ain't trying to hear none of y'all. This man got 3.3 million subscribers. I'm listening to him. He like it. He talking about he gonna steal this, and it was just fire. But like everybody's sitting around at this table looking at my videos and just critiquing it. I'm like, man, these dudes is huge out here, and how am I even sitting here? So it's just it's fun, man. He's a good dude. Hey, good night, Nathan. I'm hopping off too, man. No problem, my guy Mills. No problem at all. Okay, Nathan said he know all them folks. How about Drew? Who? Drew the Barber? I met Drew. If you talking about Drew, that's in. I think he's in Tampa, somewhere out there. JRL Drew, is that who you talking about? Your style is cold, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I just put me into the video. Like the way that I do my videos is the way that I learn, and it's the way I would have liked to have seen YouTube done. So that's how I found an opening, because I'm like, man, nobody teaches how I learn. So I'm gonna teach the way I learn, because I think it's gonna help people to have the visual, have the audio, and everything else in between to grow. So thank you. He said it's different in a good way. Yeah, and if people don't like my voice, somebody is not gonna mind. I mean, y'all been in here with me for an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, I met Drew. I never kicked it with him. I just met him at the shows. He said your style is super dope. The pop-ups tied into sneakers. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all rock with your boy, man. I just put, like I said, it's just me. So I figured out a way to interject my personality or my the things that I like into it. He says, you say, oh, okay, you watch Game Changer and Mr. Outliner. I haven't followed Mr. Outliner, but I do watch Game Changer. I follow most of the guys you name, and to be honest, I learn more from you and Game Changer. Yeah, Game Changer, bro. Game Changer gonna hit you with some stuff, bro. That dude is a highly intelligent guy. Like when I was watching a video one night, he was talking about the people with the loose scalp, and that boy knew the technical name for it. I can't even remember it. He knew the technical name for what that was. I said, oh man, this guy different. A lot of people sleep on him. His channel is not as big as it should be. As weird as that sound, and he's at almost like 200K. It should be more. It should definitely be more. What was the name of what? If you're talking about the Barber, I was just talking about, his name is the Game Changer. Game Changer. Do I watch Faded Culture? Faded Culture is fire. Them two brothers is doing their thing, guys. Go check out Game Changer. Go check out Faded Culture. You guys, you really don't need too much more. Like, you're going to learn how to do everything. Game Changer does more African Americans. Faded Culture does some African Americans, but their majority of their clientele seems to be Hispanic guys. Let's see. Eddie the Barber. Eddie the Barber. Is that it's a new channel? I think you might be talking about that guy that works at Body Shop. I should interview Game Changer. It's crazy because Game Changer has a thing called Game Changing Interviews or something like that. And I ain't been on there. I actually told him, I was like, bro, what season am I going to be in? And so this current season, he did Ladies. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be in one of the others. Maybe. Yeah, he's in Dallas. In the Dallas area. Yeah, Faded Culture is fire. But you guys, we're going to call it a night right here. Let's see. This is my last comment. As long as y'all keep typing, I keep reading. Stop. The intro to Faded Culture latest video had me dying. Oh, man. I haven't watched any YouTube barber videos in a little minute. Their merch is fire. YouTube Barber Academy is Eddie the Barber. Okay. Cuts by Reggie. No. Oh, I have seen his videos. He does Cuts by Reggie does the product reviews. I'm glad I caught you live. You dope. Thank you, bro. You actually show the techniques better than anybody I peeped on YouTube. Thank you, man. Thank you. Can y'all stop? I'm going to be here all night. Eddie the Barber does the YouTube Barber Academy. Got you. I don't watch his videos. I seen something the other night. A few nights ago. I was trying to find something. I can't remember what it was. All right, peace. That's it. We done, guys. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock p.m. Be here. Central Standard Time. It's going down. No more comments till the end. Cut critics. We going straight in. Motivation for new barbers. Feel discouraged at times. Good night, Chris. Good night, snickerheads. See y'all. Wavy cuts. Facts. All right, get off. I'm gone. Good night. Love y'all.